pedestal to pedestal, and just try and stay on top of them and collect all those collected. There's a ginger over there, which we're gonna go for. There's no reason that I'm jumping off them first. I just like to be cool, but you know. I think that ends up being ineffective for me later on. Just collect some notes on this platform. Okay, that was kind of bullshit. Come on. Okay, he should have fell off there. That was stupid. If I fell off here. Remember that everything is ice in this game. It may look like ground, but it's really just brown ice. Alright, now here's what the camera seems to mess me up here. Yeah, see, I couldn't see that at all. In a normal game, that would have the camera corrected myself, and I would have been able to help myself. Now, those shell guys right there, I don't know what they're called, but they are really obnoxious because they're difficult to kill due to their like high jumping. But not only that, but they will hurt you and eat some of your feathers, eggs, you know, stuff like that. Now see, it happened again. I don't know. That one was actually more of my fault. I kind of just crouched instead of jumping. I am not very good at this game, I guess. Or I'm just generally stupid or something. So, I don't want to go from pedestal to pedestal again. The camera just makes me so nervous. Yeah, you could probably just make it up to the top one. There's no point in that bottom jump as long as you can jump effectively. Here's another jiggy for us in this little cave. One thing I definitely do prefer about this game over games like Super Mario is that you can collect one jiggy and you don't have to restart the whole level. Like in Super Mario 64, you have to restart the whole level every single time, which can really waste a lot of your time, you know? If you want to just get this game done, just speed through it, like, that's gonna take a while if you have to keep on going back. Yeah, here comes my little encounter with the shell guys. See, they spit out an egg and a feather, which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just not very convenient. Well, I just got pissed off at him. I was just like, fuck you, you're dying. Again, I am, you know, almost dying, really. 2 out of 5 health, just to get some feathers. Which bottles end up getting you 50 of later on. I think later on what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go back and I'm going to show some of the locations, at least within Spiral Mountain, of the honeycomb pieces, because I didn't grab any of them. I really didn't. I don't think so. I know why I was doing this, but I think there's a whole health piece worth of honeycomb pieces just that you can obtain through Spiral Mountain. Now here starts somewhat of a treasure chase type thing. You have to you hit the X's and then it'll reveal an arrow pointing in the general direction of where the X is, and once you get to the end, it'll show that treasure chest guy that just talked to you. Yeah, that shark just saw me for a second there. I have a legitimate like fear of sharks outside of this game, and I swear to God, it came from that shark. Or sometimes you get lucky, like that, or he just didn't see me. I don't know how. And these crates make me nervous because they go back and forth. It's really easy to slip off of them. Yeah, that shark is terrifying. Here's another jiggy all the way over here. See, we bust our asses for these jiggies. And going back is always easier than getting there. Just downhill. Very nice. Just getting some feathers. You know, this is just such a quality game. You know, there's some shit about it like that. Like, it happens, yeah. But I mean, listen to the music. That just makes you happy. just provoke some happy feelings inside you, something that you don't see in games these days, you know? Those notes on those, like, handrails, I guess you could call them, or the legs, or whatever they are of a ladder, just pain. You like, can't really get them without walking on the actual leg itself, and if you do that, you're gonna fall off pretty easily, especially on an emulator, which is what I'm using, and you don't have an analog stick. You have keys. I've learned from my lessons here, I'm not gonna get too close to it, I'm not gonna hit the teeth. Definitely do this one if you don't go on the other ones. Definitely go that one, because 2 mumble tokens are definitely going to be useful for you later in the game. There is no transformation to be made in this level, or in the next level really, but the 4th level, it has a pretty high requirement, and you don't want to like have to go back and, you know, go through and get the mumble tokens, because that is just obnoxious to have to do that. I'm just trying to do this whole game, not necessarily in one take, because I'm sure I'll probably die and mess up, but you know, just trying to do it quickly. Oh, that is garbage. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad stuff. Oh god. Oh, that shark. Look at how close he is to me. Oh god. Oh, he got me. That was pretty good. I'm not that good of a gamer, but that was pretty good. I mean, he only took 1 health out of me. He could have really killed me pretty easily there. I think I've decided that next time I try that, I'm gonna try to stay on the inside edge. So at least if I do fall, I'm not gonna fall into the shark hell, you know. And he is everywhere. He knows where you are all the time. Try this one more time. You know, you think that Jinjo would be a little bit smarter and not stand all the way over there. I don't know. I tend to think too much about these things. I guess the game is just trying to make itself more difficult. Little elements like that. Alright, coming over here, there's an extra life in case you've died, or, you know, just want another one. Yeah, by the way, when you, I didn't do this all in one play, so when you reset the game, it'll reset your lives to 3. So we had 5 before, but now I have 4. It's not really that big of a deal, man. I haven't died yet, so. Here's the next X. We get, those are the flight pads right there, and it would make it a lot easier if I had gotten those before, but it's not like I can't do it yet without them. So it's not really all that big of a deal. At the bottom of this lake are all feathers, but in the center is a mumble token, which is something, like I said, you're definitely going to want to go for. The swimming in this game just sucks. Like, I don't know if I'm just really, really bad what the deal is, but the swimming in this game is just horrible. You either are using Kazooie's wings as somewhat of like what's the word I'm looking for, to push you along, which just sends you flying, and you just drift all over, or you're using Banjo, which just kicks and barely moves you. And I don't understand how they couldn't do it like Super Mario 64, where, I mean, that is just such an effective way of swimming. It's an effective system, and you only have 1 swim button. I mean, it's not like you're switching between 2 of them like in this game. And here's gonna be our 3rd X. And only, I think, 5 of them, maybe? I'm not sure. Well, 6 total, including the last one, but that's just not, that doesn't even count. And you'll see why in a second here. Next, we're going to go, or no, wait, nope. No, there are 6 of them, never mind. I can get this 4th one here. And next, before we continue going into those X's, we're going to go over and see that bucket over there. His name is, actually, I don't know, Mr. Bucket, is that right? Oh, no, it's Leaky. Oh, yeah, that's why shooting eggs behind this is gross. You like shit out an egg. It's disgusting. Yeah, if you get 2 eggs, you have to do it behind, then they'll get rid of all the water around here and reveal a sandcastle, which will also, like you saw, kill that mine thing. You have to deal with him. I just kind of use this to just get up there. You can just jump up. You don't need it, but because the note's on top of the castle. Now, the castle is really, really tiny, but when you go inside it, it's just massive. I don't understand. Look at it, it's huge. Yeah, here is a bit of kind of a mini-game type thing. First, I'm gonna get the notes on the side here, but basically to do is there are letters on the ground, as you see, and you have to spell out Banjo Kazooie. In case you don't know how to spell it, it's on the wall. Yeah, so you just have to ground pound, or whatever it's called. I'm just gonna call it ground pound. I can't remember these names, but ground pound on all of the letters and spell Banjo Kazooie. Now, I accidentally messed up on this, as you're about to see. I skipped A, and that confused me. I was looking for Z, and I couldn't find it. And once I did, as you see, if you pick the wrong letter, all it does is, it does that. It doesn't, like, reset them or anything, which is nice, but, yeah. It's really not too tough. At the end of the game, you end up doing this. Like, you don't necessarily always do it. There's a chance you'll do this again, except for... I don't remember if you do it with Banjo Kazooie. I think you do it with a different word. I don't remember. Anyway. Once you spell Banjo Kazooie, lift the gate up, and this red crab will appear. And this is the crab I was talking about before that doesn't die to the ground pound. You have to actually do it twice. Because he has, like, quite a bit of health. And I don't know how the honeycomb just did that. That was weird. He floated in midair. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the jiggy from there. And there's 5. Like I said, level's getting a little more difficult. Still pretty easy level, but within this time, I mean, yeah, it's been 20 minutes already. I easily could have completed the level by now, which I'm pretty sure I did within this time. Yeah, again, just check on the trees, you know, just in case you need some more feathers or eggs. Just a nice place to find them, but I didn't really need any, especially because I'm about to get 50 of them. And we're gonna go around, and now we are going to do... I forget what I did next. I tried to get up here, but then I realized I'm retarded, so I can't get up there. So we're gonna go around. I think we're in the ship next. Yeah, we're in the ship next. Basically what's going on with the ship is there's a captain. His name is Blubber, and notice that when he talks, he burps. It's pretty gross. In a second, I want to talk to him. Actually, I decided to get to fly first. Flying is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is you just go on one of the flight pads, and you just jump, and it'll send you flying in the air, and you can stay flying as long as you have eggs, or not eggs, feathers, because the feathers they'll give you a higher altitude each time you use a feather. Yeah, it's pretty simple, really. There are abilities that go with the flying, like you can do a torpedo attack when you're flying, but that's not until later. Yeah, so Blubber's ship crashed, and he lost his treasure, which actually gets split into 2 halves somehow. So you have to find 2 of them. Here's one. You just ground pound on that those pieces of wood, and reveal